Kim here, and I'm back with another video. So y'all, let's just get into the fact that we finally have seasons in The Sims 4. I'm so excited to just start working with that pack and seeing all of the goodness that the Sim team has blessed us with. I'm so ready. I'm so pumped. I've seen so many videos about seasons, and I'm just ready to just get all up into it. And speaking of seasons, we recently got a patch update. So we now have glass ceilings, and I am so in love. I wanted glass ceilings, or roofings rather, for so long in the game, and although we had that glass shed that got with Get Together, there's only so much that you're able to do. But now we can take our existing roof options and put a glass tile on it, and I'm so in love. So let's just take a moment of silence. Okay, that's enough of that. So today I wanted to play around with those ceilings until I officially got seasons into my game. And I wanted to make kind of like an urban restaurant cafe type deal, and what better place to do it than in SNYT. So I am building this lot on what used to be the Waterside Warble, I believe that's the name of it. And that's located in the Spice Market in SNYT, which is the town that came with City Living. And I felt like that was so perfect to put a venue like this because there's so many different walks of life. And I feel like with seasons coming out and there being a heavy focus on gardening and, you know, being healthy and getting outside, I definitely wanted to build something that reflected those core values of seasons. And also, if you haven't checked it out already, I am doing the Not So Berry challenge. I will link that playlist somewhere, either in the description bar or somewhere on the screen. But my very first sim, Janae Dewberry, I'm saying very first like I'm that far along in it. Janae, she is a part of the Mint generation, and one of the traits is vegetarian. So I also wanted a community space for her to go to where she can dine and not worry about eating meat and getting sick. So yeah, how are you guys doing today? I am doing wonderful. I'm so excited about seasons, and also just to share this build with you all. I am in love with the glass ceilings, as I've said for the 10,000th time, and I'm pumped, you know. With this building, I wanted the aesthetic to be mainly neutrals. The highlight, for sure, hands down, is definitely the glass roofing towards the front of the building, but I also wanted the interior to be very natural feeling. I wanted to feel organic, I wanted to feel inviting, and I wanted it to basically be a mix of a lot of different things. As we all know, with the City Living pack, we've gotten so many different patterns and textures and festivals and just different activities to engage in that really highlight multiple cultures. So I wanted this place to reflect that as well, and that's very evident in the furnishing and my stylings. I definitely wanted this look to be kind of more on the modern side, but not ultra modern to where it feels sterile or like you just can't be yourself. I wanted this to be like a cornerstone in some of your Sims' lives and their gameplay. And definitely I plan to use this lot a whole bunch in my Not So Berry challenge and maybe other gameplay on my free time. So yeah, I would say the most prominent packs in this build, well, I've used so many, honestly, just with the furnishing. And as you can see, I have various tables here. I wanted it to feel like a hodgepodge, like a melting pot, where different people from all sorts of backgrounds and different walks of life could come together and just commune and eat and just unwind, you know. So I wanted to reflect that in the furniture. So there's so many different packs that I use. I would definitely say City Living, of course, for the world, and yeah, basically the world. I do use some floor tiles from City Living, but I felt like this place is perfect in San Myshuno. The next world I will probably put this lot in is probably somewhere like Windenburg, but definitely San Myshuno was my first choice. Also, dine out, so you can make this into a restaurant, and also for the items that the restaurant requires, such as the hosting booth, the waiter station, the chef thing, and all of that. Also, City Living is needed for the karaoke machine, which is outside. We will get to that in just a bit. Some other packs that I used a lot of was Spa Day, definitely for the windows. I do see some items from Get Together, such as the tables and the chairs. So there's just a lot of different packs, and all of them made this place just that much special to me. So I hope you all will enjoy this build. This outdoor area is going to be like our karaoke area. I feel like karaoke is always placed like inside of like a room or enclosed space. I wanted this place to be as welcoming and full of life as possible, so that's what really made me want to put the karaoke station outside. And it also encourages people to actually get out and enjoy the seasons. You see how seasons is coming up, and I'm encouraging your Sims to get out and, you know, spend some quality time with their friends or family outside. Like, that is my main goal, and I'm getting such good vibes from this build already, and I hope you all understand where I'm coming from. So here I am, loving the glass roofings. Like I said earlier, I wanted to create something kind of funky on the front side. So what I did, I adjusted the half gable roof, and I kind of made it like a I guess kind of like a wave, and I staggered those in opposite directions just to give the building a little bit of texture. Throughout the flooring, I mainly used wood. I believe that wood came with the base game, if I'm not mistaken. And outdoors, I used the tiling that came with Get Together. What was also important for me was to create a garden, so whoever decides to run this restaurant was able to grow their own veg, and, you know, just things that feel like they're locally sourced, you know what I mean? So I definitely wanted to encourage that. So if you did want to download this into your game and actually owned a lot, you can really play up the whole gardening aspect that's coming with seasons, or just in the regular game as it stands. So yeah, I really enjoy this build. Although the shape is relatively simple, I don't know, it's just something about it that feels really special. It feels really cozy. Another reason why I wanted there to be a hodgepodge of furniture is because every time you sit down, you're getting a different experience. You're getting a different feeling in each different chair. In some chairs, there's only one, so it's just kind of like a special chair. What also kind of inspired me was I was thinking about the sitcom Friends, which was really big in the 90s, and they always had this one cafe that they went to and met and just talked about the different things going on in the neighborhood. So I felt like that was awesome for gameplay, and I really kind of want to go out of my box. Doing the Not So Very challenge has really kind of inspiring me in ways that I really didn't anticipate, like thinking of things to do with other Sims, because as we all know, making and keeping relationships in the Sims 4 isn't exactly the easiest, but I feel like if we have more community lots like these, it could be a little bit easier, and you know, just get the ball rolling on interpersonal relationships. That's something that I feel like all of our Sims can get better at, and probably something I need to work on in my personal life. So yeah, here we are in the outdoor patio, which is on the upper deck. I definitely wanted there to be outdoor seating, as much outdoor seating as possible. Originally, I was going to have the outdoor seating in the front. However, I knew that I definitely wanted a karaoke machine, and the space didn't permit me to put that karaoke machine otherwise, so I moved all of the dining to this upper area, which I also think is beautiful because you're getting a nice view of the I don't even know what to call it, I guess a bay, and like the fish factories and things. towards the back of the world. So yeah, you're getting a nice view. And I love how those chairs from Dine Out kind of wrap around that corner. It just feels so inviting. I don't know, maybe that's just me. I definitely wanted to include some large 6 to 8 seater tables just to encourage more people to get out and enjoy this lot together in a larger setting. So yeah, as far as the decor, I definitely wanted everything to be green oriented, so a lot of vegetables, a lot of flowers, a lot of natural type colors. And I did put that piece of graffiti there. To me, it just adds on to the whole eclectic feeling of this place. Maybe that's just me, but just adding a bit of kind of urban art to the side of the building just really tied it into the area and made it feel like it had just that much more character. Here I am opening up the upper area. So the idea with the openings was that there were these large sliding doors, and when they're closed it just looks like regular windows, but the owner or whoever is able to open it up and let some fresh air in. That's definitely the idea. I wasn't planning on doing that on the upper area. If you notice, I had 2 of those doors that came with get together up there. However, when you leave a wall panel open, it changes the lighting, and it was really bothering me that the bottom floor and the top floor lighting didn't match. So I decided to go ahead and open it upstairs as well. What I enjoy the most is definitely all of the colors and the different types of furniture that I use. Like I said, I definitely wanted it to be like a melting pot or a hodgepodge of things, just to make it feel like everything's not so uniform. It's okay to be different. It's okay to like different things, and for different things and different type of people to kind of coexist in the same world. I don't know, I just I don't know, maybe I just got a little bit too deep for myself, but that's just really what I went in this build wanting to convey, that we can all be together and get along and you know, just have a safe space. And I specifically wanted to do something more on the vegetarian or garden natural type side because of my LP, and also because of the focus on seasons. I can't wait to actually go back and add some of the elements from Seasons pack. Even though I don't see what much I can add in here, I'm definitely anticipating, you know, just enhancing this place. Perhaps one of my favorite little seating nooks is outside on the front patio. What I did, I got these kind of secondhand chairs that came with the City Living pack, and I merged 3 together to make one big L-shaped couch. And to kind of hide where it was glitching out in the corner there, I added in one of the rounded counters from, I don't quite remember what pack, I believe it's Cool Kitchen pack. I kind of use that to round it out, and it works just fine. It really does. Another thing that I wanted to do was add in a lot of moody type lighting. So there are candles here and there, and then a couple of lanterns. I love this lantern floor lamp that we have here replacing one of the posts. It just makes the place feel that much earthy. I really love it. If you can't tell, I'm just so excited about this build. I love all of the greenery that we put in here. I love all of the pictures in the different colors. Like I said, mostly it's naturals, but natural colors, but there are pops of color here and there, a couple of blues, oranges and yellows, also greens. I love how chill this place feels, and how eco-focused this place feels as well. With the wall paneling, I wanted it to kind of convey that these items were reused and repurposed. That's another thing that I wanted to hit on, and although I'm not an expert of these things, I feel like just the look alone kind of conveys those values and that look that I was definitely going for. So yeah, I played test this, everything works. I just love how there's so many different little nooks and crannies your Sims can go and like just have little intimate conversations, or if you go on with a larger group of people, like how there's plenty of space for you to go out and actually, you know, feel the sun on your skin, feel the wind in your hair. Like these, like although, you know, I don't know how much seasons is going to affect your Sims's sensory, as far as, you know, how they feel, weather and the wind chill and things like that. But in my mind, a place like this is definitely worth your while. Whether it's spring, summer, winter, or fall, there's something for your Sims to do. And this is just a nice little space in the spice market to just get with your friends and have a good old time enjoying each other's company. So yeah, I just hope you all enjoy this build. One thing that was really, really special to me was what I do in the very front of the building with all of the different signage and logos. I really wanted to convey that this was a sense of community. So whether if this is different partners that had something to do with the funding of this build, or different companies that helped to construct it, or people who, you know, whatever, had a hand in the community and in this build in particular, I wanted that to be displayed front and center. So that was the whole idea with that. But anyway, you guys, we're gonna wrap up here. I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and be sure to follow me on my social medias linked down below. As always, I will talk to you all in the next video. Bye guys.